Good morning, guys. Today we're going to be talking about modals and how they work. Let's look at the overview. First, we're going to talk about what a modal is, where to use them, how to apply them, and then we're going to move into examples and tips. What is a modal? A modal is a helping verb. As you can see, it is used with another verb to enhance a sentence. They express ability, necessity, obligation, permission, or possibility. Examples of modals in English would be want to or allowed to. Using those in a sentence, you could say, I want to purchase this, or am I allowed to purchase this? Modals we'll be using today is müssen, wollen, and können. Where to use modals? Modals are used when you want to add a verb to a sentence. This is a very simple explanation. You could also use modals when you want to add complexity to a sentence or when you need to be more specific or more descriptive. How to apply modals? You apply modals in second position after the sentence. After you move a modal, you must put the verb at the end of the sentence in its infinitive. What is a verb infinitive? It's when a verb is in its en form, laufen, sprechen, or lachen. Examples. Modals are conjugated with a specific pattern, like all verbs in German. Each subject pronoun has its own conjugation of the modal. As you can see here with wollen, ich, du, sie, es, wir, and ihr, and sie, they each have its own different version of wollen, which is conjugated. As you can see, there are two infinitives with wir and sie, and that is due to the way things are conjugated in German. Here are some examples in sentences. Your sentence is ich gehe nach Hause. The modal is müssen on this side. You can see that with ich, du, es, wir, ihr, and sie, it is conjugated. Here's your sentence on the left side, or the right side, sorry. Ich fahre mein Auto. The modal is können. You can see with ich, du, es, wir, ihr, and sie, it's conjugated. And yes, it does look a little bit different, but that's because of the way the conjugation works. Here are some tips. When using modals, stick to the algorithm: subject, modal, noun, infinitive, verb. Some other tips you can use is just to try to remember how to conjugate the original verb and the verb that is the modal. Here's your conclusion. Summary of modals. They are helpful verbs. They're helping. They help the sentence become stronger or more descriptive. Modals fit into second position and second position only. Other verbs must be in the infinitive form. So if you kick a verb to the end of the sentence in order to put a modal in, make sure it's in the infinitive form. Modals are in a conjugated pattern. So remember how they're conjugated and the way that they work. And that's all, guys. I hope you learned something, and make sure that when you're applying your verbs, that if you use a modal, don't forget the infinitive form.